Good morning, Liberty Tech. I am Nugget, and you're watching the Maverick News.
Hi, I'm Chicken, and we're here to keep you in the know for all this latest Liberty Tech news. Today's Monday, February 24th, 2025.
Now is the time we set aside each day to honor our country and our school.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Remember to put your right hand over your heart, your left hand by your side, and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence to reflect on today's activities. How can you be a leader today?
Join us in saying the Liberty Tech Pledge.
As a student at Liberty Tech, I dedicate myself to the pursuit of virtue, knowledge, and wisdom. On my honor, I pledge to exercise prudence, that I will do what is right, commit to justice, that I will treat others fairly, demonstrate fortitude, that I will be strong in mind and body, respond with temperance, that I will be responsible for my thoughts and actions. In doing so, I will have integrity in my dealings and expect the same for those around me. As a tiny spark can become a mighty blaze, so too will my adherence to these values change the world around me for the better.
Thank you. You may be seated.
It is now time for the weather report.
Today is mildly chilly with a high of 63 degrees and a low of 39.
The temperatures will rise slightly, peaking at a high of 70 degrees on Wednesday, but it'll drop back to the weather like today.
Now for the joke of the day.
Thank you, Kate Locke from 5th grade, for this joke.
What did the mummy say at the end of the show?
What?
It's a wrap.
Today, we would like to welcome a guest on the morning announcements, Bessie Coleman.
My name is Alexandria Butler, and today I'll be telling you about Bessie Coleman. Bessie Coleman was an early American civil aviator. She was the first African-American woman and first Native American to hold a pilot's license, and is the earliest known black person to earn an international pilot's license. She earned her license from the Federation Aviation International on June 15, 1921. Born to a family of sharecroppers in Texas, Coleman worked in the cotton fields at a young age while also studying in a small segregated school that she had to walk 4 miles to attend. She could only afford to attend one term of college at Langston University. She dropped out and moved to Chicago with her brothers. When Coleman moved to Chicago, she began looking for a job. Most African-American women who worked outside the home were domestic workers. It wasn't until the First World War that factories would employ black women. With limited opportunities, Coleman decided to enroll in a beauty school and became a manicurist. While working as a manicurist, she heard stories of flying during wartime from pilots returning home from World War I. She decided that it would be the arena for her ambitions and took a second job as a restaurant manager to save money in hopes of becoming a pilot herself. American flight schools of the time admitted neither women nor black people. So Robert S. Abbott, founder and publisher of the Chicago Defender newspaper, encouraged her to study abroad. Bessie took French language classes to prepare on November 20th, 1920, she sailed for France from New York City so that she could earn her pilot's license. When she returned to the U.S., Coleman traveled across the country performing in air shows as a stunt pilot, refusing to perform at segregated shows. She gave speeches and showed films of her air shows in theaters and schools to raise funds for the cause. She toured Europe as well as the U.S., performing shows and giving lessons while encouraging African Americans to learn aviation. Coleman's ultimate dream was to own a plane and create a flight school for African Americans. In April of 1926, at the age of 34, Bessie Coleman died in Jacksonville, Florida. She fell out of a plane while preparing for an air show. At her funeral in Chicago, there were thousands in attendance, and Ida B. Wells Barnett, a passionate author and speaker for equal rights, was the mistress of ceremonies. My favorite Bessie Coleman quote is, "The air is the only place free from prejudice."
Thank you, Bessie Coleman. Now for the fact of the day.
Everyone knows a group of wolves is called a pack, and lots of you might know that a group of crows is called a murder, but a group of owls is called a parliament.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us this morning on the Maverick News Network.
Have a marvelous Monday, and remember, you matter.